you ever wondered what happens after a volcanic eruption or a big forest fire? How does life come back? How do plants, animals, and even forests grow again? Hey guys, welcome back to SciMath, and today we're going to be talking about something really cool in nature called ecological succession. That's just a fancy way of saying how ecosystems change and grow over time. Sometimes that change happens slowly and naturally, and sometimes it's because of a big event like a fire or a flood. Now, there are two main types of succession: primary succession and secondary succession. First, let's start off with primary succession. Primary succession happens in places where there was no life at all before, not even soil, like after a volcanic eruption or when a glacier melts and leaves behind bare rock. So, how does life begin in a place like that? It all starts with the pioneer species, the first organisms to show up. These are usually things like lichens and mosses. They can grow on bare rock and start breaking it down little by little into soil. Once there's some soil formation, grasses and small plants start growing. Then come the shrubs and eventually trees. Over a long period of time, the area turns into a climax community, a balanced, stable ecosystem with plants, animals, and all kinds of life working together. Next, let's talk about secondary succession. This happens in areas that used to have life but something disturbed it, like a fire, flood, hurricane, or even human activities like farming. But here's the key difference: the soil is still there, and sometimes a few plants or seeds survive too. And the pioneer species in secondary succession are grasses and mosses, and these help stabilize the soil. Since there's already soil and maybe some leftover life, secondary succession happens much faster compared to primary succession. First, we see grasses and small plants, then shrubs, and then trees again. Eventually, the area also becomes a climax community over time, just like in primary succession. So, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you learned something new and enjoyed learning it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And always remember to stay curious and keep learning. Thanks for watching.